Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I came home from helping some of our friends move and into their new home, and I saw the final packages for my outstanding vintage large book haul. And I have not pre-counted how many books there are, but I will probably mention it in the title. But it's quite a few. It's a lot of pulp and sci-fi and just good old-fashioned 70s and even older fiction. There is some horror, and yeah, so I'm super excited. So let's dig into it. I probably won't read every synopsis, but if one really catches my eye, I might. So right off the bat, I'm going to start with some that I've already mentioned in previous videos. But yeah, so I got this copy of Salem's Lot when we were at a thrift store, and I just couldn't pass it up. So now I own 2 copies of a book that I DNF'd. Most people know the story of Salem's Lot, but yeah. We have The Rising by Brian Keane. I did mention that I did get this one. But yeah, the synopsis says nothing stays dead for long. The dead are returning to life, intelligent, determined, and very hungry. I'm going to stop right there. So it's like a zombie book. I say that so dismissively. But yeah. So next is actually a package from eBay. Let's see how these came, because they said they were supposed to be in outstanding condition. I've been wanting to get some copies of this. It's called the Doc Savage series, and he was like a science fiction superhero type. I cannot get this out. Superhero type character. Now, yeah, so these are actually, they came in little protective cases, but see, it's like that old school pulp Doc Savage, book cover. Now this one is, yeah, I'm not going to read all these, but basically he's known as, what is he known as? The Man of Bronze, and his trusty friends track a one-armed man of mystery to the far reaches of South America, only to find out their lives are in danger. So, yeah, it's just like pulp, kind of 007 action hero type book. Who wouldn't want to read that? But I just love the covers, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, here's another one. These are in outstanding shape, guys. The Meteor Menace, Doc Savage and his fabulous crew journey to Tibet in pursuit of their most dangerous adversary, the evil genius Mo G. Battling against overwhelming odds, they try to stop him from conquering the world with a diabolical machine known as the Blue Meteor, a screaming blue visit from space that turns men. Oh, a screaming blue visitor from space that turns men into raving animals. So, yeah, it looks freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Look, and that's like, I don't know up here if you can see that clearly, but I don't know how much the plastic is glaring. But that's his group of gentlemen that he fights with, and they all have a part in the stories. So, yeah. Next was another thrift store find. Baby Yoda cup. This was also a thrift store find, and it is in immaculate. Other than the sticker that the damn place puts on their dang books, but yeah, Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. It is the basically the Hannibal Lecter story. I've never read it. I've watched the movies, but it was pretty cool, man. This is a first edition, so I actually looked on eBay just to see what these go for, and if you have a really good copy of it, I definitely can make my dollar back. That's what I'll say about that. But I might keep it for my horror collection. I just hate that this sticker is the only thing that's not pristine about it, and it's because of the stickers at the thrift store. But so like it doesn't look as flashy on there. But I got a lot of old books. I love old books. Everybody loves old books. Plus they smell old, and who doesn't love the smell of old books, right? Next is going to be Hugh Howie. He writes the Silo series, I believe. This is like another series he wrote. The Old World is Buried. A new one has been forged atop the shifting dunes. Here in the land of howling wind and infernal sand, 4 siblings find themselves scattered and lost. Their father was a sand diver, one of the elite few who have traveled deep beneath the desert's floor and bring up the relics and scraps that keep their people alive. But their father is gone, and the world he left behind might be next. So, yeah, it's like pretty cool. On the back, they have a lot of blurbs. We live across the 1,000 dunes with grit in our teeth and sand in our homes. No one will come for us. No one will save us. And yeah, so that's called Sand. And this author, I think he does a lot of like sci-fi and pretty intense books, kind of like horrific sci-fi. But yeah, next I got. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm drinking coffee because I'm trying to stay up and watch a movie with my wife, but I am exhausted from moving all that furniture today, but I'm super excited to show you guys these. So next is a guide to Barsom, and this is pretty cool. It's one of those classic, what's his name? Boris Vallejo covers, and I love them. But I think there's little illustrations throughout. Yeah, let's find a good one. But this is literally like something I won't read. It's just like more information about Barsom, which is the I believe the John Carter series, where he's from. So, but there's just like the cool illustrations, guys. That's all I like to collect it. I'm not gonna lie. I will never read that book. It's just literally I'll probably look through it. Next, I got Larry Niven, The Magic Goes Away. This is a pristine copy. And the cover is also from Boris Vallejo. Now, just look at this freaking inside, guys. I hope that comes through. But that is gorgeous. Like, look at that. I don't know what else to say. It's just, it makes me happy to have nice books. You know what I mean? It's Ace Books. I was trying to see if I could see when it was from. 1978. And it is in immaculate condition. And it is like fully illustrated. So I will probably be reading this summer. Because this is just sick. Look at this. It's just so cool. I don't know what else to say. It was $4 when it came out. I think I spent like $8 on it. But like what in the ham sandwich? I don't know. It's just gorgeous. So that's The Magic That Goes Away. I have no idea what the story's about. I'm assuming it's like sci-fi. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it because it has all of these. Look at this. All of these illustrations. Just so cool. All right. So this is actually a horror story collection that's next. I believe after I bought it. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it because of the cover. And it's In the Fog, and like if you look, there's like little people. There's people in it that are like deceased or something, and they're like, it almost looks like they're like screaming. And there's like a cabin. So yeah, I have really no idea. In Fog, it was born. Greystone Bay was founded 2 centuries ago. Its first inhabitants arrived on a ship shrouded in a strange fog that seemed to cling to everything, to eddy and swirl in a most unnatural fashion. Yeah, and then and then it keeps going on, and it's like in the ice it was imprisoned. I don't want to ruin anything for myself because I hate those synopsises. All right, so yeah, so hopefully everybody's week is going well. I'm enjoying myself. The wife is making brownies. I'm having a coffee, and then she said, "Why don't you go make a video with all the books that you got?" And I was like, "You know what, honey? That sounds like a good idea because who doesn't want to talk about books on a Saturday night? Because that's what us cool guys do." I think I'm going to post this on Monday, though, because I just did a video yesterday. So this is probably up on Monday, but I'm filming this during the Saturday. Ooh, they like made it all nice. It's like newspapers. Oh. These are so cool. These covers, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. So, let's So yeah, I got a whole box. Just so you know, I did open it just now. I have not seen these. So let's see how good of condition they are. I think I got all this for like $10. $10 on the eBays. So let's just go through them. I probably won't read the synopsis size for these ones, but okay. Oh. Off camera. All right. So yeah, boom goes the dynamite. Look at the colors of the spines. That's a good thumbnail. But yeah, they're all just old and weathered, but I love it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, this first one is The Towers of Utopia, a novel by Reynolds. It was $1.50 when it came out. So yeah, the enemy has no face. It does not show on the scanners. It avoids the world's most sophisticated surveillance system, but it leaves a wake of profitless crime and motiveless murder, and puts the future of mankind's paradise on Earth in peril. So this one's cool. But I remember looking at the Goodreads, it almost is like, what would happen if we had a utopian society, and then it was perfect for so long, and then all of a sudden something just changed and made it not perfect anymore. This one was super cool. It's called Danger Planet, and it is the first time in paperback for this bad boy, by Brett Sterling. Let's see what year this one's from. This is the one with the green, as a green cover. 1945 is the copyright date. See, this one's got a little bit of a, I'm going to have to glue it. It's coming apart on me here, but we can fix that. We can fix it. So yeah, it's unglued, but the pages are intact. So I feel as if I don't jerk with it enough, I can just glue it back together. It's from 1945. It is like 40 years older than I am, so I'm not surprised the glue is breaking down. This one's cool. It was 35 cents when it was released. Oh, I didn't see when I bought it that it has some drawing on it, like from a child or something, but cool. I'm used to that. My kids want to write in all their books. 1955 science fiction. This one is Beyond Eden. Pretty sick. Yeah, I won't read the back of that one either, but see, we're just getting into some old ones here. Next, I got a couple more Doc Savages. So now I have 4 in my collection. There are like 80 of these, if I'm not mistaken. This is 55. This is 10. What were the others? What the heck? When they have Sam? This is 5, and then this is 70. So yeah, there's like 100. I feel like it ran for a while, and I think they were put in pulp magazines. This is cool. It has the crew in it. Doc Savage's amazing crew. William Harper Littlejohn, and then it has Colonel John Renwick, Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Mayfair, Major Thomas J. Roberts, or Long Tom as they call him, and Brigadier General Theodore Marley Brooks. So those are the guys in the crew. 1933 is the copyright date. And then the Bantam edition was published in March 1966. So that's freaking super cool to me. I'm not gonna lie. I love pulp and like that. Just the vintage. I think vintage stuff is so cool, guys. I don't know why, but I'm super lame and nerdy, and I just like vintage. I like vintage stuff that nobody talks about. You know what I mean? If you talk about it too much, then it's not vintage anymore. But if you talk about stuff that's never talked about, then it becomes relevant to a small group of people and almost like a niche thing. And I think that's so cool. So this one I thought was funny. 1992, the wild and wacky novel of the next World's Fair. I was born in 93, so I kind of want to read this one and see like what the hell this author thought in, what year was this? Hiya, why can't I find it? 1964. Like, did he think the world was going to end? So, I mean, that would be hilarious because it definitely didn't, but that's cool. All right, so let's see. Actually, I'll read the synopsis of this one. The U.S. needed a shot in the arm as the 20th century went into the last decade, and a World's Fair celebrating 500 years of American civilization might turn the trick. The president put the whole job in the lap of the trickiest, most ruthless promoter in the country, Claude Reagan. And that's ironic. And the first thing Reagan realized was that Earth wasn't big enough to hold the kind of fair he wanted, so he built a new world. So that sounds freaking awesome. It was 40 cents. So, so, can you imagine if we could go buy books for 40 cents now, guys? Like, how cool would that be? No Place on Earth. 2240 AD. So this has still not happened yet. 2240. I mean it could still happen. A new reign of terror. So I think this is the red cover, the red edges book. Look at that freaking font. Oh dear sweet Jesus, that's gonna be a lot. But it looks awesome, just with the dude running with the chick. Some of these books are in fantastic. 1959. First Crest printing, December 1959. They're in outstanding shape. No weathered, like covers or anything. Like they're just sitting in somebody's basement, probably. This one's the blue edges. The stars will judge. Imprisoned on an alien planet, his only defense lay in the impenetrable reaches of his mind. I did look up this one. It's pretty well known. But basically, it like tackles like a mental health in if you were like PTSD, but like with science fiction, and like you're in an alien planet and they're abusing you and you just start to lose your mind or something. I think I've heard it didn't have great reviews, but I'm not here for the reviews, you know. All right, so this is the Six Fingers of Time. All life's problems have been solved. Man-controlled time, overproduction, fantastical, powerful weapons, even death, but universal happiness seemed farther away with each forward stride. Now, a lot of classic sci-fi did fascinate themselves with the idea of a utopian society. Would it be perfect, or would we be searching for something to get into? That's kind of what they loved to address, was like, okay, we have everything. We've cured cancer. We've fixed this. We've fixed that. But now what? Are we going to fall apart as a society, or are we going to be able to kind of find our way still? Or are we going to just want to get into trouble? Because humans are naturally interested in kind of getting into trouble. So next I got, oh, this is in rough shape. Just not aware of that. This one's in rough shape, but this was kind of the one that hooked me in. But The Illustrated Man by Ray Bradbury. This was like a 25 cents Bantam Books edition. And I thought it was cool because a lot of people know The Illustrated Man, but yeah, it's looking like you can kind of see it's falling apart. This probably won't be a copy I read per se, but it's just, there's no pages missing, so it's got that smell. You know what I mean? That smell good? Anybody else smell their books? I think that's a common occurrence, right? But yeah, so The Illustrated Man by Ray Bradbury. I like Ray Bradbury, his writing. He's definitely pulpy and classic with his style, not like, you know, I just like his writing. It's easy, it's digestible, and yeah. So, guys, what the ham sandwich? Can I hold them all? Can I do it? I'm not even going to start with the big ones, but so, yeah, guys, it's pretty fun. I had fun. There's a lot of books. I'm going to have to count them. And I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Well, week. And yeah, until next time, this has been Working Man Reads. I hope everybody rocks on. It was brought to my attention that peace is not the way peace is everywhere in Europe and stuff. So I'm going to stop doing that because I got a lot of European friends. Not that I really care about being PC, but I'll just start saying rock on instead because the metal horns are cool no matter where you go. So I hope everybody has a great week. Bye.